Unit 4. Listening 1. Activity A.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for inviting me to this meeting of the Game Club tonight. My name is Alex Vargas, and I'm a game developer. I write word games and other kinds of puzzles for newspapers. And yes, I do have a fun job. I'm going to introduce you to a new kind of word game that I'm working on. But first, we're going to talk about the history of a classic word game, the crossword puzzle. You know, it's that grid with little black and white squares and a list of clues. The object is to solve the puzzle by finding the answers to the clues and writing them in the blank white squares. The modern crossword puzzle was probably based on an ancient Roman game of word squares. These were squares with words reading down and across. In 1890, an Italian named Giuseppe Aroldi published a small crossword puzzle. It was a word square with just 8 words, 4 across and 4 down, and clues to help the solver. However, the crossword, as we know it today, was invented by a New York journalist named Arthur Wynne. Wynne was from England, but lived in the United States from the age of 19. In 1913, he published a puzzle that he called a word cross in the newspaper New York World. This original crossword was in the shape of a diamond with no black squares. Wynne later created a version with black squares and changed the shape to a square. Wynne's crossword was an instant success. In fact, crossword puzzles became so popular that the New York Public Library got worried. More people were using the library's dictionaries and encyclopedias for crossword puzzles than for research. The crossword puzzle is probably still the most popular word game in the world. There are even crossword puzzles in Chinese. In recent years, people are beginning to realize that crossword puzzles are more than just fun and games. There are many benefits to doing crosswords. Some medical experts believe that doing crosswords helps keep our brains more active and therefore healthier. Doing a crossword forces you to use your brain to remember facts about people and events. You often remember things you didn't know you knew. You also learn a lot of new things as you do research to find the answers to puzzle clues. Now, about my game. I'm developing a new word game. To be honest, I think crosswords are a little old-fashioned. I wanted to update the crossword puzzle and make it more social. You can play this game with a group or even play it online. Its name is Cross Purposes. I have some sample copies with me tonight. Now, the rules for the game are...